what stress is, what it really is. How it's necessary if you're planning on getting to where you're trying to go to.
So that you yourself could discover what you are made out of. Whether you truly do have the belief in your own assignment. You know what tests does? They remind you are living. You are alive. Only dead people are not tested. As long as you are breathing, you will be tested. And the exams never finish in life. Your faith is manifested by the tests it encounters. So we will never know whether you have faith unless you face a test.
You know, if you don't really want to be, everything you see above ground that blossoms and plants and grows and that's beautiful, it was underground one time. All them potatoes, collard greens, they was underground one time. Them apple trees, they was underground one time. So they had to prove themselves. See, you want to be successful, well then you got to prove yourself. You got to push through the dirt. You got to come up through here. You got to come out. Then you sprout, and then Bishop say, then you become a tree. Next thing you know, you got fruit.
I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks.
So you got to be willing to go get it every day. This is what I done learned about it. And all I can tell you is, you know, how I got to be who I am. That's all I can share with you. I got no other stories for you.
Nelson Mandela said, there is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living.
But you got to be willing to get under some stress. See, stress is necessary. So when you're under stress, take the stress for what it is. Don't get fooled. Don't just think, I don't know, man, Lord must not mean for it to be. What you tripping for? What you talking about? How you think you're going to be a plant, a tree, a flower, a bush, and ain't no stress? How you going to get to be that without no dirt?
That's why you're going through what you're going through right now in your life. That experience didn't come to destroy you. It came to test, to see if there's faith under all of that.
See, I expect dirt now. I expect people to talk about me. Matter of fact, I look forward to it now. Do your thing, because if I can weather what happened to me and my family earlier, you can bring whatever you got now. There's some more stuff going around now that's about to happen. Bring it. Because now I have developed a character that is stress. I have soil, enough dirt on me that has provided me with nutrients. So now, let me help you understand how hard it is to be successful. It's very difficult because more people would be successful if it were easy. It's like doing 100 push-ups. You know, the average person can't do 100 push-ups.
You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something. There's no doubt about it.
In some kind of way. You ain't got to know how. You just got to start. See, too many people try to figure out the how. Now you're trembling. You're shaking. Everything in you is about to blow up.
Hard work works. Working really hard is what successful people do.
Man, you say, well, I did the 100. I'm successful now. And then you say, well, good. Now I'm successful. What I got to do to stay successful? Hold that position. After you done 100, lock and hold.
Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 failed experiments. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Because the 1,001st was the light bulb. Every failed experiment is one step closer to success. You've got to take risks, and I'm sure you've probably heard that before, but I want to talk to you about why that's so important. Your life will never be a straight path. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big. to dream big. And understand that to achieve these goals, you must apply discipline and consistency.
So the question we got to ask ourselves really is, what is it? So I've had an interesting laboratory to try to answer the question of the real question, which is, what's the difference in somebody's life if you look at somebody like those people that you've given everything to, like all the resources they say they need. You gave them not a $100 computer, you gave them the best computer. You gave them love, you gave them joy, you were there to comfort them. And those people very often, and you know some of them I'm sure, end up the rest of their life with all this love, education, money, and background, spending their life going in and out of rehab. And then you meet people that have been through ultimate pain. Psychologically, sexually, spiritually, emotionally abused, and not always, but often they become some of the people that contribute the most to society.
The point is, every graduate here today has the training and the talent to succeed. But do you have the guts to fail? Here's my second point about failure. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. I'll say it again. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. My wife told me this great expression. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. Les Brown's a motivational speaker. He made an analogy about this. He says, imagine you're on your deathbed, and standing around your deathbed are the ghosts representing your unfulfilled potential. The ghost of the ideas you never acted on. The ghost of the talents you didn't use. And they're standing around your bed, angry, disappointed, and upset. They say, we came to you because you could have brought us to life, they say. And now we have to go to the grave together. So I ask you today, how many ghosts are going to be around your bed when your time comes? And let me tell you, the world needs your talents, man, does it ever. So you got to get out there. You got to give it everything you got, whether it's your time, your talent, your prayers, or your treasures. Because remember this, because the chances you take, the people you meet, the people you love, the faith that you have, that's what's going to define you. Even though you're scared stiff. While it may be frightening, it will also be rewarding. Remember this, fall forward.
The most powerful motivational speeches that I have ever heard came from people who told me I couldn't do something.